What is going on, everybody? Phoenix Gaming here. Thank you for stopping by, and today we have some brand new news regarding Title Update 12, and along with that we are going to be going over the brand new league that was just released on Tuesday, the Dusk League, and we're going to provide some insight, tips and tricks for you on how you can complete it efficiently and get everything done within the week. But so to start off, first we'll go over the news update with Title Update 12 that was released during the State of the Game, and then we're going to segue into the Dusk League, what you can do to be more efficient, what build to use. I'll throw that up on the screen, and then we'll get right into it. But before we begin, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, hit that like button to turn on notifications, and then also make sure if you have any questions or any comments that you leave them down below. Certainly helps with the YouTube algorithm, gets the channel noticed, and you guys have been doing a fantastic job in making sure that this channel is being noticed, because we are growing exponentially and we're definitely getting seen around the community. So thank you so much for that, and like I always say, you guys make this channel. So without all of that and without further ado, let's go ahead and get started into the Title Update 12 news. So the very first thing that was brought to the attention of the community was the release of the optimization table. Yes, the optimization table is coming back to the Division 2. Now, if you played the Division 1 and you are a veteran of the Division 1, you will know that at the end of the Division's life cycle, they brought in the optimization table to help build your gear, to recalibrate it in a way so that you can max out every piece of gear in your loadout that you had. Now, with the optimization table, there's going to be a lot of speculation now regarding whether or not the Division 2 is at its end of the life cycle. For me personally, I believe that the Division 2 is still going to be alive and well for the next year and a half or so. Now, the reason being is because there's a lot of unanswered questions, and yes, they are answering these questions with the seasons, but at the same time, the game just came out in 2019, just last year, so there's not a lot to say that the Division 3 is going to be out next year. Now, can we get do you think that there's going to be a Division 3 in general? Yeah, I do personally believe that Division 3 is going to be coming into the works. I don't think we're going to get notified about it until next year maybe, but you could probably expect it to come out in 2023 to 2024. I do see them releasing maybe 1 or 2 more expansions just to bridge the gap in the storyline, but I don't see anything else coming in the way of a major release until then, if that makes any sense. But yes, the optimization table is coming back to the Division 2 and Title Update 12. So how this is going to work is you're going to have to farm materials. So it's not just going to be based on credits like it was in the Division 1. And with this, you will have to continue to farm for pieces. And as you can see, the optimization materials, you've got your assault rifles, your LMGs, marksman rifles, masks. You know, there's going to be group specific materials that you're going to need to get in order to continually optimize your weapons and your gear. So the likelihood of the grinding has dropped significantly, yes, but you will still have to grind for materials by farming for certain items. So, you know, with your True Suns, you'll have to farm materials for the True Suns. For the chest pieces, you'll have to farm the chest pieces in order to get those materials in order to optimize your build even further. So it's not going to be like the Division 1 where you just had credits and using those credits to fully optimize your gear pieces. No, you're still going to have to grind, but it is going to take the grinding out for God roll pieces out of the equation now. So the next thing we have regarding Title Update 12 are the changes to the summits, challenges, commendations, and improvements. So this was something that Yannick said a few State of the Games ago about wanting to constantly change the summit with every title update that was coming out to kind of keep it more relevant. And with this, they're going to be adding more challenges. They're going to initiate commendations that everyone's been requesting, and then they're going to do some quality of life improvements, in which we're going to go over right now. So with the introduction of the changes to the summit, as you can see on the screen now, we've got the summit challenges, and all of this is going to be coming with the title update. So with this, we have tactical and ascent, and each one of these is going to give you the different challenges for climbing the summit to kind of make the summit more interesting to climb and to get more gear, loot, and certain blueprints and spec points. And as you can see, so we'll go from left to right here. We've got the active tactical, we got the combat proficiency, and as you see, its difficulty is easy. So we've got the headshot kills, we got the melee kills, grenade kills, signature weapon kills, and those are all relative of a count of 10. Now, after we've got the tactical, we have the ascent, and then we also have the different challenge rewards between the levels that you get. So for challenge reward 10, you got your experience. For reward 19, you have your experience and then a targeted loot item. For reward 20, you have your experience, caches, blueprints, spec points, and then 21, it's going to go back down to getting your experience. And then completed challenges and rewards will reset every time you complete floor 100. So as soon as you complete floor 100, all of your challenges and everything will be reset, but you're only going to be able to do these challenges once per week. So going farther into the challenges, as you can see, these are the milestone rewards, and again, the rewards rotate per challenge completed. Experience you'll get every time you complete a challenge. You'll get targeted loot items in an interval, and then your summit challenge, your caches in an interval, optimization and recount materials. So you're going to have another way to get those optimization materials that we did talk about in the very beginning of this video. And then with that, you also have your milestone rewards, your blueprint and spec points every 10th, 20th, and 30th. You'll get your new exotic assault rifle, which is at the 5th for the milestone rewards, which was not released. The only thing they said was that it was an exotic assault rifle. They didn't give a name, they didn't give any details about what it could do. We could probably expect to have that next week's State of the Game. And then we have the name item cache on the 20th milestone, and then we have the exotic cache on the 30th milestone. So there's going to be a lot of incentive to run the summit. Now, does that mean everyone's going to be wanting to run the summit again in order to get these? No, because it's probably going to be just like the Mask or Ridge Race Pride, that, you know, once you get that new exotic assault rifle, you're probably not going to be running summit again, because you'll have other various resources on how you can get exotic caches and named items. So the improvements to the summit are good, but there is going to be drawbacks, and there's going to be a lot of people saying that, well, it's not enough to continually run the summit like it should be. So continuing on the improvements to the summit, you know, we're going to go activate 2 summit challenges at a time, which is the tactical and the ascent, and then it's specific per player. Each can be completed once per ascent. All finished challenges reset on 100th floor completion. In progress ones maintain their state. So even if you do complete floor 100, the in progress ones are still going to be there available to you until you actually complete those challenges. And then it's going to be on the mega map for easy activation as well. So the last thing that they came out with that is a very big change, and something that a lot of people look forward to, is inventory space. They are increasing the inventory space from 100 to 150. Now, is this necessary? Personally, I really don't think so, because all it is just extra space for everyone to hoard more stuff in their inventory bag. Because I'm constantly running at a 99 out of 100 for inventory. You know, I've played this game since day one, and I have all my stuff is pretty much specced out. There's really no reason for me to have more gear, especially when it comes to the optimization table. Now, with the increase in inventory space could mean potentially a lot of things. We're going to have a new gear set coming out. We're going to have the new exotics that are going to be coming out with season 4 once that gets released with title update 12, because more than likely that's where title update 12 is going to come into play. And then it's just a matter of time before it, you know, you max out your inventory space to 150. So really, personally, I think that the increase in inventory space, it makes no sense, but this could be a lead into more potential content, more potential expansions, because if you're increasing inventory space, there's a reason why they're, you know, preparing it for that increase, because there's something more coming along the lines. I mean, like I said, you know, we have season 4 coming up. We have the Nightmare Expedition coming up with Kenley College that they're going to be releasing in the winter time, and then we're going to be going on to year 3 of the division. So you know, we have a lot coming up here in the next year or so. And again, this all comes back to the, you know, when is the Division 3 going to be released? You know, why are they doing all this? Why are they adding an optimization table? There's a lot of speculation right now, but until the devs actually confirm about what's going on with this franchise, you know, it would be safe to assume that you can expect, you know, 1 or 2 more expansions and then a release for the Division 3 of when that could possibly be. So other than that, that is the information from State of the Game from today. Next week, we're going to be going over the new gear sets that are coming out, more improvements to Title Update 12, and what we can look forward to. Now, with that being said, we're going to go directly into the Dusk League, how you guys complete it effectively and efficiently. I'm going to throw up the gear, the loadout that I used in order to, you know, light the True Suns on fire, to get through the killing all the elites. And so let's go ahead and just get started on that. So now with the Dusk League, this is all the leagues are pretty straightforward. They're very easy to complete, and you know, if you don't have a lot of time to, you know, break it up between week 1 and week 2 and you just want to get it done, then this section is going to be for you. So with the Dusk League, we have the Aerospace Museum, we have the American History Museum, Jefferson Plaza, and the Space Administration HQ on challenging. The first 3, Aerospace, American, and Jefferson Plaza, are all going to be done on hard. They're very simple to do, really not much that you need to stress about. But the ones that are going to be your primary focus to finish within the first week, if you so choose, is going to be the True Suns Burned, applying the Flame status effect, and then the True Suns Elites Eliminated. So as you can see, here is the build that is up on the screen now. It's just gonna be 2-piece. With this, I was running 2-piece Golden Gear for status effects, Firm Handshake, and then a Sokolov chest piece, and then the Wyvernware backpack with Creeping Death that had a max roll of status effects. And then the exotic holster, the Imperial Dynasty, is what you're going to want to use to enable that burn effect, so that when the True Suns are within your vicinity, they will be able to become burned, and then your Creeping Death is going to go ahead and filter that around whoever is with you. Now, as you can see from the gameplay above, I am currently farming the sinkhole control point for True Suns. Now, this is probably going to be your most efficient and effective way, is by farming this specific control point, because the likelihood of you farming Washington Monument or the solar farm, or even where the Air Force One airplane is crashed, that crash landing site, this is probably going to be your best effective way to farm the elites for True Suns and burning the True Suns, because they start off as a group, and usually you'll be able to burn them all within that group. And also because your safe house is right next to this control point, so it's going to be a very easy and effective way for you to just go back to the safe house and then go back to the control point to reset it, so that you can constantly keep doing this over and over and over again. So other than that, guys, I mean, that is pretty much it for this video. We went over the Title Update 12 that was released today during State of the Game, all the improvements coming to Summit, the optimization table, and then we went over the Dusk League, how to run it, complete it within the first week effectively and efficiently. So other than that, guys, I mean, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider leaving a like and a subscribe for the channel. Make sure you share the channel for anyone who needs information on what just happened. And then other than that, I will catch you guys around next time. Take care.